All right, here we go. How to drive video for the RAM TRX Final Edition 2024 in this beautiful midnight blue is what they call it. It's not so midnight if you ask me. But what I like to do in these how to drive videos is basically show you how to drive this car from the inside out. But we're going to start with the outside, how to do everything you need to know how to do on the outside of the car, then basically how to drive it, how to operate it. All right, so what I like to do is start with the key. This is your RAM TRX key. Got a little texture right there. You got your double start button right there. You press that twice, it'll start. That's how you start it up. I lock it, hit that one time, stop it. If you did a remote start, you hit that once after it's running. Hit this button right here, hold it down. Oh, I gotta hit it twice, my bad. Hit that second button over there twice to unlock the bed in the back. So here's the bed. It has like a 5'7" bed. It's kind of small. One thing I probably don't like about it, it doesn't come with that bed cover, unless you get it used and somebody put that on there. So now you got your connections for your trailer. If the trailer has electric and lights, that's how you hook up your trailer. Hook up your trailer right here. If you need to tow somebody from the rear, you got a tow hook or tow hitch right there on both sides. What else you need to know about the outside of the car? Beautiful truck, man. Beautiful truck. This is my truck. You got your side steps. If you don't have these, you definitely want to add these to your truck. I'll show you how to get in the truck with those side steps. I'm gonna show you something else on the back of the car as I walk around. I'll show you how to open up the hood. Let's do that real fast. How to open the doors. There's this one button here. Push that in one time. That locks the car. To open the car using the handle, you gotta have the key in your pocket. Slide your hand back there, it unlocks. To open up the front, where is it? Here it is right here. Right there. That's how you open up the front hood. Then all you gotta do is lift it up with the little latch. Where's the latch? Okay, there's a latch right there. Right there is a latch. That's how you open up the hood to see these 797 or how many horsepower we got? 700 horsepower? Something like that. This is a Hellcat engine, you guys know. You guys know if you're watching this video, this is like 700 plus horsepower. Now, filling up the gas tank, press that in on the right side, and that will open up the tank. To close it, just press it in real solid. Now, if it's locked, I don't know if it's gonna let you open it. Lock the door. No, it still lets you open it. That's not a good thing for Dodge to do. I feel like they should have made that lock with the car. Here's another little trick right here. See this right here? Push that down with your foot. It's your step to get in the bed, like when you're loading stuff in the back of the truck. To close this or put it back in place, just push it back in place. Now, you do have a spare right underneath the truck, so if you get a flat tire, you can pull that spare down with the tools inside the truck. All right, let me show you how to get inside the truck real quick. We'll show you how to operate everything in the truck. There we go. I always use a side step. Put one foot right here, then use this handle right there. Pull yourself up in the truck and you're good. How do you start the truck? Let's start it up. Put on a brake. Press this right here. That will start up the TRX. Got it on navigation right now. All right, so one of the first things you're gonna wanna do when you get in the truck is you're gonna wanna hit CarPlay. That's how you get the CarPlay right there. Of course, you gotta pair it up with the Uconnect. You go to home, there's a bunch of apps. You can click this button right there. You got all the apps to do every single thing inside the video. Let me turn the radio down. While it's loading up those apps, let me show you how to control everything here. Let's start from the top and go work our way down. This is your home link. You can control your garage with those buttons. This is your your shade for your sunroof. Push that back. That shade will go back. You have to push it again, it's gonna stop. You gotta push it again to open it all the way up. Beautiful sunroof. Look at these seats, man. All right, so you also got a button here to open the rear window in the back. See that window back there? This button right here will open that window. Tilt and vent the sunroof with this button, and then auto open and close the sunroof with this button. Up here, you have a button to open up the trail hitch. I mean the bed of the truck, the door on the bed of the truck. Lights on and off with the door, SOS button, and assist button in case you get stuck on the side of the road and you need help. Your light button's right there. That's how you control that. Right here. Flip that up and you got use a camera for your rear view in case you got a refrigerator or something blocking your view in your rear bed back there. All right. And then you got controls for how light or dark the tint is on there. Somebody's blinding you with their brights behind you. All right, so working our way back down. Let's get over to the door. These buttons over here, these control your seat memory. So you press this S button to set it, then you press whatever button you want to set, either 1 or 2 at the bottom. Opening the door with this right here. That's how you open the door, real simple. Then you have your lock button, unlock, window lock right there, your window controls, and then your controls for your mirrors, right? Real simple. Your controls for your lights right here. Control for your interior dimming on the lights. What we got down here. Control for how high your brake pedals come and your gas pedal. You can adjust that forward or back. Your parking brake, push it in or pull it out to set the parking brake. What else? I love this digital dash right here. That's one of my favorite things in this truck. But let's talk about how to work this thing. Here you got your screen controls, your voice controls here. You got your cruise control buttons here, cruise control, and then there's a lane keep button over here. This is real important. You want to turn this off immediately when you get in the truck. I have that off almost all the time. I hate the lane keep in these modern vehicles. Over here, what's this? TRX button. That'll show you your TRX modes. These are all the modes that you can operate. You got sport, tow, snow, auto, custom, mud, sand. You got everything in here. Street. Let's put it in sport mode. All right, so that's ready. And then these are your buttons for your drive mode. 4-wheel auto, axle lock, 4-wheel drive low, 4-wheel drive high, traction control off, launch control. And then this can cycle through your different TRX modes that you have here. All right. That's mostly everything. Then you got your auxiliary button controls for stuff like adding lights and stuff like that. Parking sensors on or off for the front and the rear. Trailer hitch steering if you have that in your trailer. And then this is also for controlling your trailer to make sure that's safe. You got a charging pad for your phone. You could like put your phone in there. Got a little slot for your phone here. And you got your auxiliary charging. You got your auxiliary port and your USB charging ports there. That's real nice. You got some in the back too. All right, and this is how you drive the car with the gear select. So let's drive it. All right, so here's how you put it in gear. Put your foot on the brake. There's a little switch right here. Press that and then put it in the reverse, neutral, or drive. We'll put it in drive. Now, if you want to shift manually, you push this over and then you can downshift or upshift like that. But we're gonna keep it in automatic. And let's take this thing for a ride. Sorry for this rainy weather, but yeah, this is how you drive a TRX. It's a real beefy truck, man. It's got a real heavy truck as well. But with all this power, man, this truck will get to moving in a hurry. So you got to be careful. It is sure-footed. It's not like tail happy or anything like that. Like if you punch it, it's all-wheel drive all the time. So it doesn't have like a two-wheel drive mode at all. So it feels real sure-footed the whole time. Now, one of the things that you can do in this vehicle that's pretty nice, with it being a performance truck. Here we're gonna go full throttle right here. But one of the things you can do is you can paddle shift in this truck. I'll show you a little bit of that, a little bit of the paddle shift. Okay, we're gonna go full throttle here. You ready? I'll show you the paddle shift after that. All right, here we go. Let's get out here and then we'll hammer it. That's that TRX for you. That's that TRX life. The tires on this truck are really good though, like for rain and weather. I got caught in a little bit of snow and rain and stuff and had no problem driving in the snow and the rain. This is an all-terrain vehicle for sure. Your blinker is on your left. You only have one stalk. It controls the blinker. It controls your windshield wipers. That stalk right there. It controls your blinker, your windshield wipers, your high beams. It controls all of that. There's nothing on the right hand side. There's no stalk or anything on the right hand side. Now with the paddle shifters, it's just like any other car with paddle shifters. Downshift on the left like that, and it'll show you the gear on the left over here. It's the gear. It's third gear. And then you upshift on the right. Yep, upshift. Now, if I hold the shifter down, this is a test. Hold it down. That'll throw you back in the automatic drive mode if you hold the shifter down. Then it'll downshift at will. Cruise control. Real simple. All I got to do is press this center button right here. Cruise control is ready. There's actually two buttons. There's automatic cruise control with distance monitoring, and then cruise control without it. On the right is cruise control without it. On the left, you press that one. Just press it one more time. Active cruise control. And then you set it with one of these buttons. Oh, that's your distance right there. I'm sorry. Those are your distance buttons. And then set right there. So I set the cruise control to 45 miles an hour, and it's chilling. Now it's not active enough to sense the stop lights, so you got to stop yourself. What it will do is it'll monitor the distance between you and the car in front of you. So you can use that like on road trips and stuff like that. Got not a carbon. You got I guess you got a little carbon in here, but you have a Alcantara suede steering wheel. I wish it hit it right here. A little bit of traction off. You get a little torque steer with this front wheel drive, like all-wheel drive. The front wheels start rolling. You do get a little torque steer. But I mean, this is real similar to any modern Dodge.
Pothole reported ahead.
Pothole. What? So you got your. One thing I love is a digital screen right there. Let me show you how you can cycle through the screen real easy. You just press this button right there. Look how the screen cycles. That's nice. I love that. Got all these digital displays. I'm gonna put it on, I like the map the best, navigation. But I love this screen over here as well. Big screen right there. You can put your Waze on there. You can put whatever navigation you like to use. Yeah, this truck has a lot of pickup, man. But it burns through some gas though. So, you know, you're gonna have to be careful. If you don't want to burn all your gas right away, you're gonna have to be light on the throttle. But yeah, this is a TRX, RAM TRX 1500 Final Edition. How do you know it's a Final Edition? Final Edition. So this is the last year that they made the TRX 2024. So they're holding value pretty good. I mean, I think the cheapest you'll see a late model of this will be in the 90s. And then maybe some of them you'll see over 100,000. But I haven't seen any really cheaper than that. So yeah, TRX. Man, this truck is a beast. This is the ultimate road trip vehicle. So I'm gonna be quiet and let you guys listen as we drive the TRX. If you didn't see the review of my TRX, I did a full exhaustive review, like 30-minute review, where I talk about how it drives and my thoughts on it. Check that video out. I'll put a link to it at the end of this video. But yeah, driving this truck is pretty easy. You got all your controls there. It's like any other Dodge. Yeah, this is how you drive the RAM TRX Final Edition 2024.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for watching today's video. There's a lot more to come. Hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. A lot of you guys have been asking me about when is my online course going to be ready. Well, I have good news for you. My online course is completed. I'll put a link in the description of this video where you can click on that link and get a 40% discount off the course. That'll be for the first 50 students. So if you're ready to take the online course that I've basically laid out everything that I know about how to invest in real estate, click the link below or just go to www.willmotivation.com/invest. And thank you guys for taking the time out to watch today's video. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.